It's honestly actually shown yet because I just need to feel it like red. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back, and I hope you're doing well. Today, as the title suggests, I'm gonna be leveling up my Etsy shop. Yeah. What does this mean? Like, what are you talking about, buddy? I don't know what's going on. Essentially, I have been treating my shop sort of like a background event in my life, like just like not irrelevant, but like I'm not really hustling. I'm not putting the hustle inside hustle, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of just like I don't want to do this right now, and then I don't, and then nothing comes of it, and I don't want that to happen. So I have a whole list of things that I need to list on my shop, and I think that's it, because I actually last night I kind of spruced it up a little bit. I saw somebody say that when it comes to like your art accounts, like you should have the same profile picture everywhere, which makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But for some reason, whenever I have like a new account, I just don't. I just pick like a random picture, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's so me. But so I actually changed my profile picture and I added a banner to my shop. So we're getting a little fancy with it. Actually, let me show you because I'm actually really proud of it. Okay, shop. Okay, banner. Look at that. Look at that. There's my little icon. It's my shop logo. I figured that would probably be a good idea, especially if I'm selling at like events or something. I don't know. And then we've got the banner, which this is in relation to like my business card design, which I haven't actually shown yet because I haven't ordered them yet. But I made some new business card designs. So that's what we've got going on with the banner there. It's kind of the same like cohesive sort of design elements. We got little stars too. Getting real fancy. We're getting real fancy. But yeah, I don't know. I think it looks pretty cute. So yeah, it's pretty much like the main gist of what I've done thus far. But like I said, I have a lot of stuff to order and list and all of that good stuff. I honestly, right now, I only have 15 listings. And again, that's not all that I have, because whenever I go to list something, it's like always in between events, and I'm like, well, I can't list it now. What if it sells out, and then I have nothing? I have nothing. You know. So I'm still technically in between events. Like in the end of May, I have a convention. I'm just gonna list it anyway, and if there's something that like I'm worried about selling out of, if that were to happen, I just won't list it. I'll just wait, because like, oh well. But like for things that I have a lot of like prints and like stickers, because I have a lot of sticker designs I haven't uploaded either, and some new ones too. I'll like, oh well, we're gonna do it anyway. Hopefully it goes well, because I don't know, I just feel like I should put more effort into my online shop, because I'm always like, oh no, what if Mara doesn't sell? And it's like, well, girl, if you're not marketing yourself, duh. So yeah. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is print some of my new sticker designs, because I'm actually just so hyped for them. And I got some new laminate that I'm really excited to test out. It's just matte. There's nothing special about it. It's just a matte finish, because I was like, I want to make matte stickers. But I'm actually so hyped. I'm so excited to show these designs. Hold on. Okay, here they are. I haven't done their offset lines yet, like their borders. Ignore the fact that she is upside down, because I had to make them all fit. So normally, I think what I'm gonna do first is I put all of my new designs like on a sheet, and then from there, what I'll do is, if the size is like all good and they print like fine and they're like cut out fine, then I'll go ahead and like put them on separate individual sheets, just like full sheets for each character, and then print them out like that, because it's just like more efficient that way. But yeah, right now they kind of look like a summoning circle. I think they're sacrificing her. I don't really know what's going on, but it's fine. Okay, microphone's gone. Sorry to disappoint everybody. Anyways, so I put the outline on every design. Ignore my dirty screen. Oh my god. And one thing, okay, I didn't mention, I'm using Silhouette instead of Cricut. For no particular reason, just what I have. I don't know. But I think this probably applies to Cricut as well. I don't know. But if you do use Silhouette, make sure when you're doing your outlines, you want to color them separately from like the outline of the figure, because what it's gonna do, I'll show you over here, like it shows you what's being cut here. So if I select both, you can see the red line around the character. So that means it would cut both of them out, which if you're doing something like a sticker sheet where you would have like the sheet cut out and then the individual designs cut out, then yeah, that would work. But since I'm just trying to do like one standalone like sticker, I want to make sure that this isn't selected. And if they were the same color, if they were both red, then it would just deselect both of them. So you have to color your outline and your main figure separately. So now you can see it's only going to cut around it. Just a little pro tip. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do just like a test print, and I'll show my print settings as well. I don't know if it'll help anybody. I also don't know anything about like print settings. I think I watched a video and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that too. So depending on your computer, it might show up a little differently. I'm not quite sure. But so once it pulls up like the print menu, like I have to press, okay, tripod, I have to press print on here, and then it pulls up this separate menu here. So then I want to go to preferences, and it's going to pull up like all of the different like print settings and kind of like customization things. So I always change it to premium matte paper, and always like high quality. And then I go to the more options section up here, go to custom, advanced, go to color controls. And then this is where I mess around with like all of my sort of saturation and like contrast settings. And for these, I can't even lie, like these first two, like I kind of just guess. But I think mostly I do like this. And then my saturation, I always put that pretty high. I put it at 15, just because I really like my stickers to be saturated. Like that's, I don't know, I just find like it looks better when it prints. And the great thing too, which is like a newer thing I've noticed, but before I had to manually like input all of my print settings every single time I wanted to print, but now it seems like it just saves it like each time I open the like application, I think. Okay, I also never showed like what I'm using. So this is the vinyl I use, brand up there. I also never showed my printer in case that matters, but there you go. Okay, I'm hoping it's not like too loud in the background, because I'm gonna go ahead and show you which matte laminate I got. I don't know if it's good yet. I haven't used it. Here it is though. What is that? Okay, wait, why is he kind of me though? Why do we got the same eyes? Wait. Okay, anyways. Actually, I think they're fine. I think the size is good. Here's my hand for comparison. Still pretty big, but I actually have another comparison I can show. This is when I was making my Genshin stickers, and this was like the first batch I made, and they were like way too big. And I know, I guess they're like the same size. Sort of. I guess they are, but honestly, like I think I like it though. I don't, yeah. It's like sketchbook size, this is water bottle size. You know? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to cut this now to size. Don't know how that's gonna go. Then I'm gonna have to load it into my machine and cut it up. They included like a little like squeegee, as well as, are these scissors to cut it with? Oh, are these, wait. This was the most innovative contraption I have ever witnessed. I don't know why I'm holding it like this though. Oh, okay, free scissors, I'm not complaining. I also kind of prefer my other laminate just because it has like a tab for you to peel when you're sticking it on your thing, whereas this, I think I just need to peel it like normally, which is fine. It's just, I'm not the most graceful. Okay, so it is stuck to my table, but like it's fine. I actually, funnily enough, I meant for that to happen. It's because my like cutting mat for my silhouette machine is not sticky anymore, so I'm using this excess as like a little thing for it. Do we think that this is gonna come off when it's cutting it? I'm not sure. I have noticed though, it is prone to like scratching, which makes sense. I don't know. This is an experiment. We're gonna see how we like it. If it looks good, if it doesn't, no idea. Right, here are my cut settings. Also kind of random. Here's how they turned out. I'm not sure. It looks like Claudine. It has like a bit of misalignment. I always have issues with that. I don't know what it is. It's just like whenever there's designs closer to like the bottom of the page, for some reason, like they're always like misaligned. I don't know. But when I put them all individually, like on their own separate pages, like it should be okay. Okay, so here they are. I actually had the realization after printing and cutting all of these out that I actually forgot someone else. I completely forgot to add her, but you know what? It's fine. However, I kept like, I was going back and forth with this a lot. Like I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I don't like it. And then I was like, oh, the texture's wrong. And then I was like, oh, actually, I kind of like it. Honestly, because I was like, oh, this isn't really matte. Like it just looks kind of cloudy. But now I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, I think it works. I think with Cleo, like it does kind of give her more like a grainy kind of texture. And I mean, I did kind of mess up like with the application down here. And I think it's probably just her color palette, maybe. But like for some of the other ones, like some of the details didn't get cut out, so I'll have to go in and either like adjust my print settings or just deal with it and have to cut all of them out with like X-Acto knives and stuff. And like Claudine, yeah, there's some like, I can just take that off, I don't know. Yeah, she's really misaligned, so hopefully that doesn't happen as much when she's on her own, like, separate sheet. There you are. There we go. Honestly, I think they're pretty cute. Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, I think I do like the laminate. Because I was kind of like, I didn't really like the texture that it like left, like visually, like not like physically, like that's kind of the point. But like visually, I was like, oh, it looks kind of like grainy, which it does, but honestly, like I think it works. Like I think I like it, and I like the physical texture as well. Like I'm tired of like my typical kind of like shiny stickers. Again, here's like an older example. Like there's really no difference aside from just like the visual factor. But I don't know what it is. Like I think to me, like it almost has that like, you know, people add that like kind of like TV static kind of grain, like that film texture to their art. Like it feels like that. And I kind of like it. I think it's cute. So I think I might just go ahead and make like a few sets of this, including the one I forgot. I think they're cute. I think they're really cute. I was showing these designs a lot on my page and people were really into them, which makes me so happy, which is your reminder to go follow me on Instagram so you too can see my designs before I post them officially. Yeah, I think they're super adorable. I'm so excited. Okay, so in order to maximize space on my vinyl when I'm cutting my stickers, I've went ahead and made some like little freebie stickers for my orders as well. There's little orchid plants. I know they look like something else. Let's not talk about it. Anyways, so I've done this orange one here, a little pink and green, a little green and purple, and then blue and pink. I really love them. I think they're so cute. I think the orange one's a little like deep fried, but it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, no, I think they're super cute, and I don't know, I feel like I need to include more like freebies or like just original like freebie designs for my shop. And they don't have to be freebies either. Like I could just sell these like separately too if I wanted. I don't know, I might do that like at markets and cons though. We'll see. And I want to design more now, I'm not gonna lie. Another thing I have here is a sticker sheet I was designing. See, these designs though originally were for a washi tape design, which I honestly still might go through with. Like I think I'm just gonna order a few like rolls of it and just kind of see what happens. But then I was like, okay, well, might as well kind of like recycle the design a little bit and make a little sticker sheet because not everybody's really into washi tape. But I'm not sure if I want to do it with like, I don't know, because with my only other sticker sheet, which is also MH themed, I didn't do the border, or I did like 2 batches. I did one with the border and one without, but I think I decided that I liked without the border more. I don't know, I feel like with the border, like the design looks really crazy. Like I had a lot of like little sparkles in the background. Pause. I don't know. I'm having a dilemma. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna figure out what needs to be done with this, because I don't want it to go to waste. I think I freaking look at this. Oh my gosh, so cute. Actually so cute. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud honestly, but we'll see what needs to be done. Okay, so I've made progress with all of the orchid freebies with the other designs. Some of them I couldn't fit any onto, but so we've got just the blue ones, and I can only fit like a few honestly. Like if I made them smaller, I probably could fit more. I don't know if I should though, because maybe they are kind of big. I don't know. I'm a fan. Draculaura ones. Couldn't fit any on this page. No, I don't think so. And then Claudian, and then Laguna. I could only fit one, but that's why I added some more to the Glia page. This one is definitely gonna have like the least amount, unless I print like a ton of the Claudian sheets, but like it's fine. Yeah, I think they're super cute actually. I'm really excited to see how they turn out with the rest of the stickers. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some printing with these. I'm not sure how much vinyl I have left in general. I hope I don't have to order more soon, because guys, honestly, do I have the funds for this? No. Nope. I have to do a huge keychain restock too, and I was doing some number crunching last night, and it hurts. It hurts a little bit. Just a little bit, but it's okay. But it's okay. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully everything goes well. I don't know. Alright, just a quick pause to evaluate where we're at. Obviously, I've only gotten the 2 first like sets cut out. I think they're pretty good. These ones I have to go back in and like trim off the little like bits that are sticking on from the laminate. And the other thing about cutting stickers, or yeah, just cutting stickers with no like border, is that the machine doesn't get it like exactly right, so I'm gonna have to go in and like fix them up in general, because I don't think they're like B grades. Like they're still fine, they're just a little hairy. Just gotta trim them. The other problem I was having was with the flowers. They like, because of the fact that it's like a transparent like file, any white space that I like missed, any pixels that I missed, is being like identified by the program, and so I was going in and having to like delete every single one, because like in retrospect, like it doesn't make a huge difference. Like you can't tell, like you literally can't tell. But when it's cutting them, it's making like tiny little like cuts for every pixel that like wasn't colored, and even though it's not noticeable, it's just like really annoying. So because I already printed like 4 of them, I just had to deal with it and go in and delete every single like pixel. But since I haven't done these ones yet, like I just copied and pasted them and like redid them. So just keeping that in mind for next time to save me effort and aggravation. But I think they're super cute so far, even though they're a little hairy. I don't know, I'm just so excited. I think they're gonna be so fun. And I can't wait to give them to people for free. Yay! Hey, what's up? Welcome back to day 2 of locking in. Anyways, I forget where we left off yesterday. Just to finish up all the designs, I'll show them in just a second. And I think after that, I just crashed in bed and laid down because I was really tired, even though I guess I didn't do like that much work. No, I kind of, not to underestimate myself, I feel like I did a lot for a day. But let me just show the designs really quick, just to recap where we were. So I still need to like fix some of them up, and Laguna was the last one I did, and I noticed I changed the the blade depth when I was printing her or cutting her out. And I think that might be the solution because it worked so well. And I was really worried about like all like the little kind of like gaps between her hair, because I was having like a lot of issues with Claudine when she was being cut out. Like when I was trying to like remove her from the trimmings, she was getting caught a lot and it was like ripping. And I was like, oh, okay, not ideal. So I think maybe changing the blade depth is like the key here, to just fixing some of these up. Even Frankie here is like pretty misaligned, so it's kind of annoying, but it's okay. Other than that, they're looking really good, and I'm actually really happy with how they turned out. And also the orchids, which I haven't shown, but like, yeah, I saw in some clips. Right here, some of the orchids as well. I think they're super cute. I also still have to like clean some of these up, but I'm in love with how they turned out anyways, in terms of like colors and stuff. Even if they're like a little janky looking, it's okay. They're freebies, guys. But yeah, overall, I'm like really pleased, honestly, with how everything's been turning out so far. Another thing I didn't mention though is I actually ended up making another design that I am so stoked to show all of you. So why don't I just show you right now, actually. Oh, he's inverted. Okay. This is him. What do we think? I think he's adorable. I love him. I realized I was looking back at my old like folder full of my like rough drafts and my brainstorm designs for ideas, and I realized I had a Dumbo octopus in there, and I was like, oh my god. Which was a fun, like, this was after I designed this, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's fate. It's fate. I was meant to make this. I think it's super cute. I think it's adorable. I love the colors. That's the other thing. I feel like with these stickers, I'm kind of sticking more to like my own style, which seems kind of weird because it's like, well, like duh, like you drew them, which yeah, but I feel like when it comes to like my products, for some reason, I always have this idea that I need to like refine my art style, because my art style is very like, I like to describe it as like messy but planned type thing. I don't do liner. I just use my sketch as my liner because like I don't like doing liner. I think it just messes up the vibe whenever I'm trying to do art. So yeah, I've always used my sketch, but then when I do sticker designs or keychains or like, not so much prints because I'm just cleaning up my art, but when it comes to stickers and keychains specifically, I always do line art because I'm like, oh, I need to do it like this. I should do it like this. And I wouldn't say I have like a painterly style with art, like not really. But like my rendering and my shading is very like whatever the hell I want. But with like keychains and stickers, it's always like, I need to cell shade. I need it to be super clean. No, I don't. Because then I made a video about it. I was like, hey, I'm cleaning my art. And then all the comments were like, why would you do that? If people like your art style, why would you change it? And I'm like, good point. So with these ones specifically, I didn't do any line art. I just cleaned up my sketch, and I enjoyed the process of actually creating the designs so much more because I just felt like I was like putting myself into it, you know, and I wasn't trying to like be something else. And I'm like, I feel like this design is so me. This is me. This is me. I've ascended to a higher form, and it's this. I think it's so cute. Yeah, so I feel like I'm also just like more inspired to like create stuff right now because I feel like I could just do whatever I want and it's just like normal art making. Whereas before it kind of felt like a chore. Like I felt like I was kind of getting like bored with my designs because I was like, oh, I gotta sketch it and then I gotta do the line art and then I gotta do all the shading. And because also when I do shading, I do grayscale and then I use gradient maps and then I color because I think it makes the colors look better, but it's just like my process. But with my other designs, like I would just do like regular like, hello? I would just do like regular colors. Okay, hello? Go away. My house is really dusty. I don't know what the issue is anyways. But I would just do like the regular kind of process with color where I would just do my flat colors and then I would just shade it. And it looked flat. It looked boring and I was like, oh. Which is why I'm kind of having a dilemma right now because I'm like, I don't hate my art. I'm not trying to say I hate my art. I really don't. But like with my current keychain designs, like I have to restock so many. And I'm like, I kind of don't like the design. But I don't want to get rid of them because if I'm restocking them, that means They're giving me money. They're bringing in the money. They're bringing in the revenue, which is kind of the point, but I'm like, I don't know if I vibe with it. Don't know if I mesh with it. So I might just do a restock anyway, just since like, you know, I don't have a lot of time. But then maybe for my next event, either I'll redo the designs, which I really don't want to. And I also want to do more original designs, you know? And I want those to be like the main focus, but also selling originals is like a lot harder, in my opinion. But I have a few original designs that I really like, but I feel like they don't sell very well. So I'm like, The other thing I'm debating doing is adding like deals to my shop, because I don't have any yet. I do a lot of like purchasing deals at conventions and markets because it's a lot easier. But with Etsy, like, I feel like you have to do it a certain way. I don't know if I can do it on specific listings or if I have to do it as a separate listing. I don't know. So, but if I can figure it out and have it not be so complicated, I will, because I feel like maybe it'll like incentivize people a little bit. As of right now, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I think I might take pictures of these guys because I want to list them as fast as possible. I think they're so cute. They're so cute. Are they not so cute? So, whole lot of not knowing right now, but I'm gonna go with it, go with the flow, and see where it takes me, I suppose. So, stay tuned for that. Hey y'all, update. What's going on? I have to go to work, which is why my hair is up. So, I figured though I should show the prints I'm gonna add to my shop because I kind of forgot about them until like a few minutes ago, and I was like, I should probably add those. So, yeah, I'm gonna quickly show y'all those because I think they should have the spotlight too. So, one moment. Okay, so the first two up here, we got Sunday and Jinx. This one was requested, like, not a lot, but like a few people were like, you should make this into a print. I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. See, I've only had her for like one event so far, and she's obviously not in my shop, so it's like I can't really gauge the sales, I guess. She sold like a little bit. Same with him. I thought he'd be more popular. Honestly, I don't know that much about Star Rail, so like, I don't really know the character popularity. I've seen like a little bit. I don't know. The other ones I have are these ones. I don't expect these two to be popular because see, like, Gravity Falls had like a little moment like in around like September, October-ish, which is when I drew this. Like, maybe there's still people out there who would vibe with this. And then we got Racing Miku 2021, I believe. This is a part of a collab I did, actually, which was a lot of fun. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad in here right now. But I thought she'd be fun. I didn't have any Miku stuff, so I was like, might as well draw her. I feel like it's like a rite of passage as an artist, so yeah. I don't know if these should be like separate listings or if I should just list them all together. I don't, because obviously it's not gonna make sense to like list them together, but like, I don't know. But like all my other prints are like separate by series, sort of. I might just do separate listings, because then also like it's more listings. I don't know. I'm a little bit torn. It's okay though. Honestly, I don't really know what else there would be to do from here in terms of listing stuff, because the other stuff I want to list, I'll probably have to wait until I actually like, restock my keychains. So, just for a quick recap of what I have actually restocked or officially listed on my shop, we've got the Monster High stickers, Sunday print, Jinx print, Miku print, and the Gravity Falls twins. And then I also have my extra orchid stickers and the Dumbo Octopus sticker, which I'm still in love with. I'm so excited. Please order him because he's so cute to me. I think he's adorable. But yeah, so honestly, I might wrap this up here just because, like, I'm so exhausted from, like, the past few days of, like, trying to prepare all this. So, yeah, maybe I'll make a part 2, just of, like, a regular, like, restock vlog for my other, like, stickers and stuff. Because I still got my event coming up in late May. So, yeah, if you stuck around to the end, thank you so much. I know I'm, like, awkward still, but, like, we're getting there. I don't know what happened here. I pressed the button on the microphone, and the audio got all messed up. So, just
just watch. Just listen.
We're getting there. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around, hit that subscribe button. More art related videos soon. Hopefully. We're getting there. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah, I did not know that could happen. But in honor of this video, I do have a 25% off sale happening right now on all my listings in my Etsy, so go check that out if you want. Thanks so much for watching.